Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? Wonderful day today, right? So it's Wednesday, the 25th of January, and we are about to begin our trading session today. My name is Thomas, and I would like to welcome all of you here during our on our trading stream. So get yourselves comfortable, maybe grab a cup of tea or coffee, and let's do some trading today. Guys, I will be very happy if you ask me any questions related to trading and maybe other segments of the financial world, like economy, maybe a little bit of politics, and well, pretty much anything that you want. If I am able to answer them, I will gladly do so. And if I know the topic, I will also provide my opinions about that. So once again, get ready. Let's do some trading. Today's strategy is going to be it's Safari time, right? So let's go on some Safari. So this is a very old strategy that we have really used in our trading practices, and I would like to refresh some of these memories in your minds. So, hello, hi. So yeah, please leave your questions in the chat next to the window. I'll be very happy to answer them. So no questions so far. Just one hi. Guys, can you hear me? Yeah, I think I'm audible and I think I'm visible. So, all right. I hope that your activity will grow as we start doing our job and doing some trades here. Oh, hello, Chris. Hello, Jin Choi. Good afternoon. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. I guess we come from different parts of the world, guys. All right, now let's jump straight into trading. Okay, so what do we need here? What do we need to do here? Right. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, so let me do a trade here on gold. It's a beautiful strategy called Horizon. Just a perfect setup here. I'll just cannot miss such an opportunity. Now let's do it slowly. So go into technical analysis. So the technical analysis tab, and we click here, open instruments. And what do we need to find? We need to look for strategies. So once we find these strategies, we need to scroll down a little bit, and we need to find the strategy called Safari. So Safari belongs to expert group of strategies, and it only opens once your status is upgraded to expert. So let's click here. So Safari, I press enable strategy, and voila, the strategy has been enabled. Now guys, how do you trade using this strategy? And also a little hint here, you can always type here, and also, like basically if you want to find something, you can always search, very convenient. Also, before we move on, I would like to mention that we have this help center, and actually it contains many useful articles regarding many different topics. And there is also search option here, so you can actually search for trading platform, and what else? What should I type? Like stocks. Okay. Let's see. Stocks mode. Which stocks can become an underlying asset for instruments in stocks mode, and stuff like that. So basically, we have this search option in our platform available, and this option basically allows you to find some useful information, and you don't really have to do this. You don't have to go through this list of all this stuff, of all the articles. You can find the exact precise thing that you need. All right, now let's move on to the indicators part, and I will be very happy to explain the principle of this strategy. So the strategy contains two indicators. The first one is called the Williams %R, and it is this green histogram below the chart, so below the main chart. And the default period here is 14. And so in this strategy, I'm just used to using this period, but some people also adjusted and changed this a little bit. So this is highly customizable, and this is basically up to you guys. So it's up to you, up to your strategy, up to your experience, and also you can maybe discuss it with your friends and find some optimal period if you don't like the suggested one, the proposed one. Now, the next one, the second part of the equation here is the MACD indicator, our good old friend, like a very well-known indicator, right? And basically we have three components to this indicator. And basically, we don't really need the signal line, and we don't really need the MACD line. We can really go well without them. The main signal here comes from the histogram here. So this histogram is this, basically indicator, that basically provides us with all the necessary information. Now, how do we read this this strategy, and where are the entry points? So the entry points are here, and basically we have in this strategy we have two layers of confirmation. So that is the basic principle of this strategy, is that we have two layers of confirmation, and during those times when these signals these both indicators are intact, they give us a continuous signal. So unlike our previous strategies like Horizon, Excel, Friday, and a few others, where we kind of have one trade per signal. So we have one signal and then it's followed by one trade. And then in this case, we actually have a continuous signal that basically continues as long as the indicators are intact. So the both layers of confirmation are there, and they provide us with a signal. Now, let's go here and let me just go ahead and find some signal. All right. So let's go to the first asset. Okay, so let me just find something. So just thinking which asset to start with. Now, okay, so let's do some trading on. Okay, so this one is really going like sideways and not really just signifying everything. So I'll skip this one. And okay, let's try with this one. So guys, we have two layers of confirmation. Layer of confirmation number one is, guys. So basically, yeah, two layers of confirmation here. Layer of confirmation number one comes from the MACD indicator, and it is basically this blue histogram, which is currently above the zero line, the middle line. And the second one, we can also notice that the green histogram is also above the middle line, and that is a signal for an uptrade. All right, so let's do this. So 1 minute time frame, and the duration is 3 minutes. So let's press this up button here, and that's a signal. So in this strategy, guys, you can actually adjust, or like you can vary, you can play around, you can play a little bit, be flexible with the duration of trade. So it's not necessarily to just use one duration. So with this 1 minute time frame, you can use 3 minutes, you can use 2 minutes, 4 minutes. Everything is really customizable, and it really all comes down to your experience and your preferences. Now, a good question here: should we use Martingale in FTT? It is up to you. So money management is one of the three most important things that you need to know, that you need to master in order to become a successful, profitable trader. So let me refresh that in your memory if you haven't, since we haven't talked about this in a long time. So, or in a few webinars, that's basically a long time. So what are the three pillars? What are the three main parts of successful trading? So first of all, it's of course strategy. So of course you need to have some knowledge of some knowledge and understanding and mastery of technical analysis or fundamental analysis. Like you need to be able to define like those entry points, those signals. Yeah, it's like that's basically thing number one. Yeah, you need to know, you need to understand what you are doing and what you expect from a chart. Okay, so that's the component number one. And actually, many people, they think that, okay, so we just need to master, we just need to get down this strategy, and that's it. And many people forget about the remaining two components, which are very, very important. So component number two, which is extremely important, is money management. So you need to know which money management strategy you will be willing to use at any given moment during your trading sessions, right? So some people use the so-called fixed amount approach with FTT mode of trading, like they use the fixed amount. Some people use the so-called gradual increase approach, when they gradually increase the amount invested in case they have profitable trades. So for example, I make profit from $15 and then I go up to 20 or then 25. The third approach is basically when you reinvest your profits. It's also called the word is like parlay, where you basically reinvest the profit from your previous trades into your next one. So let's imagine you've made some profit with a few trades, and then you kind of want to reinvest it. And then if I win here from this trade, I will add $12, and my next trade will be in the amount of $27. So that thing is called parlay, and that means total reinvestment. Of course, you need to have you need to be sure that your next trade will also be profitable, or that you from time to time have a number of winning sequences. Okay, so where 2-3 trades in a row you close with profits. Now, and the last approach, probably one of the main four ones, is the Martingale, or we also call it loss compensation system, the LCS approach, where in case of a losing trade, you increase your amount invested by 2 times. Like basically, instead of 15, you go to 30. If this trade is also negative, you open in the amount of 60, 120. Now, what is the main problem with this approach is that it is risky, and your potential profits or your potential losses, they can increase exponentially. So that is this like the big problem with this approach, is that you need to be sure that you don't have long sequences of negative trades in a row. Like you can have one losing trade in a row, 2, 3, 4, but you never want to have 7 or 8 losing trades in a row. Now, of course, you can also modify that strategy a little bit. You can add some additional things to it, but generally speaking, you just need to have like negative profitable trade, like win, lose, win, lose, win, win, lose, 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 win, but never you want to have like lose, 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 like 7 losses in a row. All right, guys. Now let me discuss my first trade. So first trades unfortunately closed with a loss. Well, that's a little bit surprising compared to my previous webinars where I only had profitable trades. Okay, so now we are getting to some real trades. All right, that's not the end of the world, but that's something to really think about. All right. Let's continue using the strategy, and we'll see where it will take us. So eventually, this can happen that you might have a losing sequence. There is nothing wrong about it. It's not the end of the world. It's just a losing sequence. And before you discount a trading strategy, you need to understand. You need to open at least 50 trades using that strategy, and then and only then you can jump to some conclusions about the efficiency of this strategy. Now, gold, a trade in the downwards direction here. All right. Okay, so I have a first winning trade here on Mahajantar index. Is the signal still there? Yeah, the signal is still there. So let me open two more trades. So once again, guys, the main signal in this strategy is a continuous signal. Like it doesn't matter when exactly, at which point of time you open your next trade. You can even open multiple signals, multiple trades, as long as these two layers of confirmation they mean the same. So yes, oversold, like I mean, below the zero line and also below the middle line here. So these two signals are more than enough. So that's all you need in this strategy. Right. So have 5 more trades, and these are my Forex trades from yesterday and from the week before. Have a pretty big exposure on Euro USD, which I want to talk about with you guys again. So this situation with this false breakout, it continues. Like I was expecting that it will drop from here, something that I talked about on Monday, but nope, it's still holding on. It's still, the price is still strong. So the euro is quite strong against the US dollar, and only today we are starting to see more signs of weakness of the euro against the United States dollar. And now there probably will be more of a reversal into the downwards direction. Okay, so that's my approach, that's my vision of this asset, and we will see. Yes, I have 3 trades actually, and a pretty big exposure. Alrighty, now, pullbacks, turnarounds. Okay, so let's see. Tell us some technical analysis of market, like is it good for trading or we avoid that asset? This is a very, it's very difficult to say in a few words whether this or that asset is good for trading or it's dangerous. One thing that comes to my mind is, for example, this one, Asia Composite Index. As you can see, this asset is just not going anywhere. It's just moving sideways. So in this kind of situation, you want to be using some oscillators in order to define entry points or signals. And maybe you want to be opening trades from this upper border, you want to be opening trades downwards. And then here you want to be buying, you want to be opening like up trades here. So that's probably the main thing that I can suggest. Like not really, nothing else really I can think about. And yeah, also so now we have, the movement has accelerated. And this trend, I think we're about to break above this resistance level, but we will see. So actually, this is probably the most difficult thing to say, to tell which asset will be good for trading. And because even with your best trading strategies, they can let you down from time to time. Like you expect something from the market, and then the market just does the opposite thing. And with one strategy that you used in the past, maybe you had 90% winning trades, and then the next day this winning ratio can drop down to 25, 30, and there is almost no guarantee and no way to tell. Maybe one thing I would definitely consider when opening trades or like before you start trading is basically looking at the economic calendar, and the economic calendar can tell you how many news is expected to be released this week. And usually the more news, the more economic news and releases you have in the economic calendar, the more the more volatility you can expect on the market, and thus more opportunities for trading. Okay, so that's just how it works. Next month NFP will drop, I'm expecting. Well, maybe. I have not checked that, so I cannot really comment on that. Now, 10 seconds to go on Mahajantar index. 5 seconds. Whew, beautiful. So closing with profits. Now, not really the best start of the webinar compared to my previous 4 or 5 webinars, but that's probably the reality of the market, guys. Like you cannot expect even like a guy like me who's been trading for 10 years to always close your or his trading sessions with profits all the time. It's just impossible to do so. Yeah, it's just impossible to do so. I mean, I closed the majority of my trading sessions with profits, like 7 out of 10 or 8 out of 10, but that's probably some of the highest ratio that any trader can get in his or her trading. It's almost impossible to have, to always have, like say, 80%, 90% winning trades. It just doesn't work like this. This is the market. So we are like, that's our job, to increase our ratio to like better and better levels, but it's not guaranteed. Okay, another comment interesting. So while trading emotion can be in control, it's too hard. What do you personally do, or any suggestions? Right. So this question refers to the last most important pillar of successful trading, which is called psychology. So the market psychology. And well, basically, guys, market psychology, right? I think the key word here is gradual. So everything has to be gradual. Like you want to do everything gradually, slowly, and consistently. Like you cannot become a professional, sportsman, like a professional boxer, overnight. It is going to take you some time and a lot of effort, of course, and a little bit of luck as well, right? So you gotta have this some prerequisites to that. Okay, so let me open one more trade. So caffeine index. So 3 minutes, and okay, I'm doing like these duplet trades. Now, when it comes to sports, how many days, how many months do you actually train before you're allowed to play in, even in a semi-professional league? So the same thing applies to trading. You really, in the beginning, need to invest some of your time and efforts into this activity. And the key point here, the key word here is do everything gradually, do everything slowly. Like don't be in a rush, don't be in a hurry, don't try to like win all the money of the world within 2-3 days. You don't need that. All you need is to have a realistic goal in your head, in your mind. So, for example, how much money do you make now per month? Is it $1,000? Is it $2,000? Is it maybe less? Is it $500? And like realistically, you should set your first trading goal, like real one, would be to not lose money. So to get to this break-even point where you don't lose money. And your second goal will be to make half of your monthly income from trading. So once you reach that goal, set yourself the next goal. And the next goal probably would be to make the same amount of money, as much money as you can from your job or from your business. And then once you reach that goal, now try to do it in like 2 weeks. Try to get twice as much money, to make twice as much money. So it's all about consistency, guys. It's all about like, I guess in every language there is a proverb that goes like this. So like if you do something in a hurry, you usually get something of you get it done of very poor quality. It's like I think in English it goes like this: the slower you go, the further you get. So the slower you go, the further you get. So you don't have to be in a rush, and it is all about setting realistic goals to yourself. Like you wanna set, like, yeah, I mean, I'm talking about realistic goals. I'm not talking about like when I started trading. I only after it was like 1.5 to like 2 years, I reached my first $10,000 mark per month, and that was just a combination of skill, luck, and effort. And so unfortunately, I couldn't repeat that success for a few months next. But basically, you guys need to understand that everything has to be gradual. And why many people fail in trading is because they really set unrealistic goals for themselves. And it's just strange to me when a person whose regular income is around say $500 per month, and then this person expects to start making say $10,000 the next month. Your psychics, your mentality will not even be able to hold you might break because of this stress, because of this exposure. It's all about being and staying in your comfort zone. So there is a great book about trading called Trading in the Zone, and it's all about staying in that relaxed, focused zone or area mentally, and that's you just don't stretch yourself, like don't overstretch your. Everything has to be gradual. That's probably, like I said, the key word here is gradual, consistent. So making little steps, make a little step at a time. It's like how do you eat an elephant? Well, you break this, you chop this elephant into parts, into small parts, small chunks, and then eventually you achieve your goal. All right. Guys, a question here. Guys, is it possible to be profitable by just perfecting one strategy? I think yes, but I also think that the more trading experience you get, the more you trade, the more little by little you will be noticing those some additional parts, some additional factors in trading, and that will and you will be slowly incorporating them in your trading system over time. So it's all about consistent improvement, and trust me, traders evolve over time. And wow, guys, I didn't even notice, but now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 winning trades in a row. So those who didn't believe in this trading strategy, now I'm gonna have the 10th. Yeah, so wow, 11. So 11 profitable trades in a row, guys. Wow. And yet we started off with a very bad start here. I had like 4 losing trades in a row. Wow, like 11. So it's now the 11th one after this one. So don't discount, don't drop a strategy, even if you have a few losing trades in the beginning. It's absolutely normal to have losing trades. Okay, so now after 11 winning trades, now the 12th one comes and it's a losing trade. So it can happen. It's the markets. The markets behave like that. What you gonna do? So let's see how this one closes. Now we are in the middle of this hour, so 15:30 my local time, and I think we are about to have some volatility, and I just hope that this volatility will bring the pound downwards against the US dollar. I lost my first investment, says Alam Sheikh. So this I know I would say, like, I wanted to say this is normal, in fact, because I would say 99% of the first deposits are lost to the market, and very few people can actually start making profits, start having profits from their first trading sessions, from their first month or their first week of trading. In fact, most people lose money on the financial market. This is the law of life. That's gonna mean that's how it goes. Now there are ways to minimize those losses, and one of the main methods to minimize those losses is education. It's education. I think this is true. Okay, so Asia Composite Index, guys, a fresh signal. I think we're about to see a new start here, like a new trend, and also this red candlestick it kind of indicates that the price wants to go down, like wants to drop. Okay, so I hope this is not a false breakdown. Brazil index, okay, it's not gonna be a profitable one, but what about my pound trades? So my trades on the pound, well, more or less they now. Okay, so let's do some more trades here. So the pound is good. The cable, so this currency pair, the nickname for this pair is cable. The cable. All right. Right. Thomas, you don't use Martingale. Why? Do you have any secret money management trick? If yes, please expose to us. Guys, the thing about Martingale, why, for example, I'm not using it right now, and if you ask me, do I use it in general? I would say I do use it sometimes. I used to use it before, like a lot. That was one of my main money management components, I think. But that was kind of like long time ago. The thing with Martingale is that you really need to count your previous trades. So you cannot really have these many trades, these many like simultaneous trades that I do right now. If you have so many trades at the same time, like simultaneous trades, so when doing Martingale, you can probably do 1 or 2 trades at a time. So then, and I mean, like previously, yeah, I used to do that a lot in my webinars as well. It's just now I'm more focused on like fixed amount trades. And also, guys, you have to understand that my goal here during this webinar is not really to make like $500 and to say to show off and to tell you that, hey, look, I'm so cool, I'm better than you, something like that. No, it's not like that. My goal is to show you, to demonstrate, to use some of our trading strategies, to explain to you how they work, and then you can decide whether you want to incorporate in these strategies and add them to your trading portfolio. That is my main goal, and for this goal, I don't really need to do like $150 trades. Like my job is to basically to be comfortable and to open trades of the size that is comfortable. And yeah, like trading with $15 per trade is very comfortable to me because it's less than 1%. It's like 1/10 of a percent, so 0.1%. And yeah, I will not probably make a lot of money, but at the same time, I will not really go into the negatives, into big losses there. Wow. Okay, guys, I think I will not open, or should I open a few more trades? Okay, so let me see. Maybe, okay, so 1 trade on gold, so 2 trades on gold actually, because the gold is dropping here, and the signal from the strategy is there. So 2 layers of confirmation. And once again, it doesn't really matter whether you open your trade in the beginning of a candlestick, in the middle of a candlestick, so I'm talking about this countdown timer, or be it the very first second of the next candlestick. So it just doesn't matter. As long as these signals are there, like layers of confirmation are there, that's all you need. Right, guys. Can you please tell that out CHF will go out CHF? All right. So the Australian dollar against Swiss franc. Wow. So this asset has really gone up without almost any pullbacks, without any corrections. So in this case, I want to use Fibonacci. Fibonacci levels, and in this case, what I want to do is I want to connect this lower, like the beginning of this trend, and this price here seems to be like the end, right? So we have this 45%, 45-degree angle of growth, and then we are making this correction. Okay, so now the price is dropping. So I think this asset has still holds a little bit of upside potential, but I would probably want to wait until before the price drops somewhere here towards the 61.8 level, and then I will open my trade from here in the upwards direction. I'm not sure that right here, right now, is a very good entry point on this asset. I just don't think so. And instead, I would definitely wait before the price drops. So yeah. So generally speaking, the trend is still there. We're still in uptrend on that asset, but need to wait for a better price. Wow, guys! So how many trades have I opened? So I started with when I had 20 open trades. Now it's 40, so it means that 20 trades already. And yeah, in the beginning I had, wow, look where I started. I started with like one, two, three, four losing trades, and despite this, I end up with pretty big profits here, even trading with $15 per trade. Now we have Astro Index, Arabian General Index. Wow, they just close very fast. Okay, so this one closes with a profit. Nice. Wow, this 1 pip difference. Okay, guys, I disabled the flat market protection mode because I think I was just kind of like not gaining those profits which I should have been from these trades where I closed with 1 pip difference. So wow, look at this. Do I have any more open trades? No, all trades have closed. Nice. So let's do some calculations. Wow, beautiful trading session. Another beautiful trading session under my belt. So where did we begin? Hold on, I don't understand what's going on. Where are my trades? So hold on. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. And where are my trades, guys? Something happened here. Why? What happened? I think some of these trades, where did they go? Some glitch. Fixed time history. Okay, so here it is. All right, so here they are. Okay. So you need to like scroll down to the very bottom. All right. Okay, so 2 minutes. Okay, so I started with these. Okay, so this was the first trade. All right, I opened this trade on gold. Okay, so that was a different trading strategy. That was horizon trading strategy. Now I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 losing trades, and how many profitable ones? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. All right, so it's either 33 or 34 profitable trades. So that's 33 out of 47 in total. That's 70% winning trades, so 70% win rate. Another profitable session. So guys, yeah, that's, I mean, I'm doing everything live. You can check that the quotes are like the actual quotes and no flat market protection mode enabled. So that's why we don't have any standoffs, no refunds today. It's all only win or loss and nothing in between. And my profits are $220, which is not bad for 35 minutes of trading, something like this. $300 is great profit for the day. Yes, I agree. And I also have my Forex trades, and well, now they are in profits. But the situation changes, and with Brent, I probably should have, probably fixed those profits. But I'm really expecting the Brent to break above the $90 mark. So I think we will start another upwards push from here. So, very good profitable session, Congo Thomas. Yes, thank you. And a question from Aman here. In Safari strategy, should we have to wait for changing the direction to up or down in oscillators, or we can continue trading while it's already down? Or yes, we can basically continue for as long as the signal is there. So right now I have 4-hour time frame, and I can also use this strategy in order to open trades on Brent, on this asset, on Forex mode. And yes, the MACD is here below the middle line, and the same is true for the Williams %R indicator. So two things confirming, two confirmations, and that's it. We don't really need anything else. US importing oil, so I expect Brent goes up. I think so too, because basically the United States, they really have to replenish their strategic petroleum stock reserves, which have depleted by 30, something like 5 or close to 40% over 1 year. And so last week there was the first week when they didn't really use any barrel from those stocks reserves. But we are going to see now what's that it's gonna bring us. So guys, thank you very much for your attention. Thank you for having attended this trading session. I really appreciate if you put this trading strategy into practice and you really open some trades. Put the like button, maybe share this webinar or invite your friends to this trading channel. We are here talking about real trades, real trading, so no fake, cuts, edits, nothing like that. This is all happening live. Thank you very much. On Friday, my colleague, I think is going to be Abhishek or Devansh, who will do the webinar here on this global channel. So, or maybe it will be, it might be me again. I don't know. We'll see. We'll discuss. So, have a nice day. Have wonderful profits, wonderful profitable sessions, and love trading, live trading, and evolve as a trader. Right. I'll see you soon. Thomas signing out. Bye bye.